So, you mean you are an occult person? Ogwego. Eh?
Well, if you see it that way, but I prefer to say I made some sacrifices, paid some prices to get luxury, to get the life I ever imagined for myself. Which is something I don't regret, and I believe you won't regret it too. It's that simple.
God forbid. I can never do blood money in my life. I know that someday God will remember me and bless me with clean money. I cannot. I hope this is not an occultic juice.
Okay, Chuku, there is nothing like an occultic juice. This is just normal juice. And as for blood money, there is nothing like blood money. There is no money that is stained of blood. Neither do God send money from heaven, nor does he have a tree planted somewhere where you can go and pluck money. None of them exist. So the only thing that happens is you seek money. And then when you meet someone who can help you get that money, who gives you that money, that person becomes your God. It's as simple as that.
Hey! Hey! Me. I cannot. Oluchi, what is it? Why are you running and fighting?
Your mother!
My mother? What happened to my mother?
She has been hit down by a hit and run driver.
Jesus, where is my mother? At the hospital. Are you serious? Is the driver mad?
The choice we make to have the things of life comes with a price. Hey, riches that we want to get in life makes us lose ourselves. Yihoye metara oburu, okwisi kotebu oba. Hey, hoye metara oburu.
We made it, girls. We made it.
That's it. Guess called Light of the World. Guess called Light of the World. Guess called Light of the World. Guess called. We made it, guys. We made it. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
The hustle for money, for a better life. Opo makambutike.
Oh, I presume you're the daughter of the woman who was brought to the emergency ward.
Yes, the daughter. Okay.
Madam, your mother is unconscious. She needs urgent medical attention, else I'm sorry, she might lose her life.
Doctor, why are you sitting there now? Stand up, go and attend to her now. Give her the treatment she needs now.
I need a deposit of 20,000 naira to commence treatment.
Doctor, I don't have it. Please, but I promise you I will pay. Help me save my mother's life. Before you're done, I will be back. Let me just go.
This is an establishment and there are protocols. I can't go against it. The rule is no deposit, no treatment.
Okay, doctor, please now. Please, don't harden your heart. If I have it, I will not beg.
I know. Listen, this is a hospital, not a private hospital, not mine. I am only a staff here. And I cannot do anything on your mother if you do not deposit that money.
What am I going to do?
See, if I were you, I would hurry and get the money. Because the earlier the better.
We are going to see Igwe. See, I'm very happy. See, this year's of Fala happens to be so great. Very, very good. Everybody enjoy themselves. Yeah. Oh.
One of the best our community Ufuma has recorded in history.
No. It is not one of the best, but simply the best. In fact, today's celebration will never skip the lips of our people.
Yes. And the tale shall pass from generation to generation onto another generation. In fact, continuously. We can never stop.
You see, you all have to eulogize my daughter. She has made us proud.
Of course. Not just proud, Igwe. Not just proud. She has also succeeded in placing value on her maidens. Great value.
You can see both gender are important.
Yes, and I'm very excited.
Igwe, I wish we could continue this celebration for another 1 week.
It is wonderful. It will be wonderful.
What will you do now? Just help me go back and stay with my mother. I'll be back. Let me go and look for money. Do you have 20,000 naira in the house? I just want to go to the house and break my saving box. Let me see how much is there. But I'm coming back. Go and stay with my mother.
Let's go! Light of the world! Let's go! Light of the world! I can't hear you! Light of the world! Let's go! That's so! Who the Susu? Who the breathe? When I feel me? Who the breathe? Let's go! Light of the world! Let's go! Light of the world! Let's go!
Okay, let's cheers to more achievements. Yes. More money. Woo! Cheers. And to a successful operation.
Now we there, yeah, man.
Hey.
Who the breathe?
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Give me one person. Hold it. Here, come on here. You guys see what just imagine.
Okay, prepare it.
Doctor, your money.
You have the money?
Yes, say Jimmy.
Okay, go and remit it to the cashier. I'll be right there.
Okay, stop and come and treat my mother now, please. Now, the money you asked is the money you asked for is here.
Young lady, you can't force me. I said go and remit the money. I'll be right there.
Doctor, please be coming right now. Be coming. Excuse us.
What is it?
I'm still not comfortable with the unexplainable worth of our daughter.
I don't get you.
Do not pretend you do not know what I'm talking about, Your Highness. For you cannot beat your chest and say you know your daughter's wealth is genuine.
Can you beat yours and say that her source of wealth is from the evil way or from the bad way? She has done so much explanation as to where and how she came about her money. What else are you asking for?
For a better explanation.
Which is, are you not supposed to believe what she has explained so far?
We were never there with her.
More reason you're supposed to believe what she has said.
I know her, she is my daughter.
She's not my slave. She's equally my daughter. That you are my wife is not supposed to make us less family. Just agree to the fact that you are wrong here.
You know the truth and you will never accept it. Maybe I'll come back later when you are in a better mood.
Whatever.
I better take my leave.
Right, excuse.
God.
Doctor, how is my mother? Can we see her now?
No, you can't see her for now. I want to discuss something with you. Please hold yourself together.
Doctor, you want to discuss? After I've paid 20,000 naira, did I pay money for discussion? Nothing should better happen to my mother, doctor. She's all I have. Nothing should happen to her. I will not take it though. I will not take it. Don't tell me to put myself together. I will not put myself, even this hospital will not be together. If anything happens to my mother, again I mean the Gwengeo. I paid though.
Your mother is not dead. But what I want to say is...
Okay, just stop crying. Stop.
How can I stop crying? How do you expect me to stop crying? Lord, leave me alone. Let me cry, oh. Let me cry, oh, Lord. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? You heard the doctor. The doctor said we have only 14 days, else my mother will die. The total money is 400,000 naira. He's asking for a deposit of 150,000 naira. Now look at me. Even if you sell me, can you get 10,000? Can you get 10,000? How am I going to save my mother? How am I going to save my mother?
It's okay. God will make a way where there is no way.
No, where is the way? Where is the way? Let me just go and get this money and save my mother's life. I want to save my mother's life. She's all I have. My mother and Meso are all I have. I don't know why the world is against us. So I don't know what we have done.
Okay.
No.
Just pull yourself together. Stop.
How do I get money?
Believe in God.
I don't even have any tangible thing I can use to borrow money. What do I do? What do I do? I've been believing in God. I've been praying. What do I do now?
It's okay. Just be strong and believe in God, please. God will provide.
From one problem to another, every time, from one problem to another, every time. Am I cursed?
You are not.
What is good about this evening? Now let me ask you, where did you leave my shop open again?
Oga Baso, I'm so sorry. My mother was knocked down by a legless driver. And they took her to the hospital because the situation is critical. I had to rush there.
And so, is that why you left my shop open? Now let me ask you, what if these bad boys that are walking around has entered my shop and packed my things? Now you now come and tell me that your mother was knocked down by a reckless driver. Or the driver was tempted by your reckless mother.
Gabato, why are you talking like this? Since I started working here, I've never done anything wrong. I've been a diligent worker. It's my mother's life we're talking about, Gabato.
Because your mother wants to die. So you want to let me useless, Abby? Now let me tell you, let me warn you for the last time. If I ever see this your tiny legs in my shop again, what I will do to you, young lady, you will not like it. Yes.
Gabato, no now. You can't treat me like this, please. I said I'm sorry. I've never done anything like this before now. It's because of the situation. And you know, all my family has become.
For your information, I have done that already. Yes. And my word is what? Final. Don't you ever, ever.
Okay, Oga Bato, if you don't want me to work here for you, just give me my 2 months salary you're owing me, so I can add money for it and pay for my mother's hospital bill. Biko.
This girl, you're wicked. You are very, very wicked. So because I'm owing you 2 months, common 2 months salary, that was the reason you left my shop open, so that thieves can come and pack my goods, Now let me warn you. The next time I will see your leg close to my shop, I will call police and I will place charges on you. It's a promise. I never want to see you close to my shop again. Because if I do, see this screwdriver, I will use it to bring this your tiny eyes out. I'll put it in your mouth for you to eat it. Idiot. Now leave my shop.
Please.
I say it's better.
Gabato, please. Please, I beg you in the name of God, just pay me my money. You've been owing me. How do you want us to survive? Now my mother is lying critically there in the hospital.
See you again close to my shop. If I ever see you here, what I will do to you? You won't like it.
Gabato, pay me my money.
Gabato! Oh, wait, let me break this your stupid head. Nonsense. Gabato, pay me. Gabato, pay me. Tell you.
My daughter, your cousin's sister was sent home from school.
Did she violate the school rules?
Oh, no. She didn't.
So why was she sent home?
Well, she was sent home from school because I couldn't afford to pay her school fees.
So how much is her school fees?
150,000 naira.
150,000 naira. What school is that?
Ebony University.
Why allow her gain admission into that school when you know you can't see her through it?
Well, my daughter, I was doing well in my business until last year. I got some challenges that leads me not to afford the money to pay for her school fees.
Lack of planning. Yes! You need to plan for the future. Anyone who fails to plan for the future is planning to fail. That is life.
So, it came by sudden. I never saw it coming.
That's because you were blind and careless.
I know.
So what do you want me to do?
Well, I want you to assist me with some money, please.
I don't have.
Please, no matter how small it is, I can get some from outside.
What part of I don't have don't you understand? Besides, the person that was sent home from school is my cousin. If I have, I'll give to you, but I don't.
Please, my daughter, please, I'm begging you. Please.
I said I don't have.
Please, no matter how small it is, please, I'm begging you.
If you like, lie down here, please, I don't have.
No matter how small it is, I'm begging you, my daughter. Please.
Keep kneeling. When you're done, you leave. Excuse me. I don't have.
Hi. Hey. Hi. Chim, kediye mele. O wabikon, eh? Yeah.
Who is he?
My uncle.
And you didn't offer him anything?
Does he deserve a glass of water?
Wait, hold on. You just said your uncle. What happened? He's become so poor.
As if you don't know.
No, I know, but not to this extent. He's looking so miserable, so wretched. What was he doing here?
He came to beg me for money. He wants me to pay his daughter's school fees. When he forgot that, in his very eyes, my father died because of 10,000 naira. Oh. Uncle, good evening.
What's that name? Linda. How are you?
I'm not fine.
You're not fine? What is the problem?
Uncle, my father is dying. He's very sick.
You mean your father? My own brother?
Yes, Uncle.
What is wrong with him?
Uncle, his blood pressure has risen again. And the doctor said they need 10,000 naira to commence treatment.
What is he thinking that made his blood pressure rise? Must he think? What do you want me to do?
Uncle, please. I want you to give me the money. When my father recovers, he will pay you back. Please, sir.
Okay. When your father recovers,
yes,
he will
sir.
pay me back.
Yes,
what of if he doesn't recover? Who will pay me that money? You know I'm a businessman. I don't play with cash. I don't play with money. What of if your father dies? Who will pay me that money? Well, Lina, I don't have money as at now. As you can see that I'm going out. So there's nothing with me.
He's so shameless.
Obviously. You can't shame the shameless.
Wait, what was he thinking? That you've gotten all that off your chest?
I don't know. I really don't know what was running through his mind. Coming here with his two left legs to beg me for money. This man is stupid. He's lucky. He's very lucky I was in a good mood. If not, I would have asked my boys to rofando him.
Who gave him your home address?
Do I know? After all, I'm not hiding my address, so maybe he asked questions or something. I don't really care.
If I were in his shoes, I wouldn't have made that silly, useless move.
That's because he's shameless.
Anyways, babes, you did the right thing. I'll be inside.
I know, right? Rubbish.
Yeah, daddy, shoki. Because I'm there. I obey you.
Am I owing you? No, you know they owe us. Now we they owe you. Calm down. How?
Oga, by transaction way like this now, we don't collect block for your head. We don't collect money for your hair. She understand, so no they want yourself. Oga, person, they follow you like they want yourself. You want yourself. See this man, you want the Zuzu. This one want the Let's say,
Hey, baby.
Oh, wow. Hey.
So how do I look?
Honestly, you're so cute.
Thanks, baby.
You look like so sweet. If I must go first, you look like one sweet.
Oh, please, you're making me cry. Thank you, baby. So, let's go.
Sure.
What's the room for?
This one you are going out now. Hope you are coming back today.
As what? Your wife or what? I beg you. You think I prefer to be with you than be with my baby? Oh.
Sorry. Go and never return.
Which one is go and don't return? I beg you. Same to you. Auntie, please make sure you bring out food from the freezer. Because when I'm done having lunch with my baby, I would like to have dinner when I come back.
Dinner, Ke? I thought you were going to stay with your baby.
Hey, Amanda, this jealousy is becoming too much. Please go and sort yourself out. Look for a man. Jealousy will kill you.
Maybe we are missing our lunch.
Oh, did you hear that? Baby, we're missing our lunch. Who will tell you that one? Jealousy. Can't get yourself a boyfriend.
So, you're welcome back again. You will quickly go to your sister's house.
Why?
Of course, to share pleasantries and then inform her by way of showing himself to her that he's back.
Is the princess not aware, or wasn't she informed?
It mustn't always have to be that way. I mean, why?
It is her responsibility to come to the palace to welcome her brother, the heir apparent to the throne of a former community.
Lolo, respect is reciprocal. You should know that.
I've always known it is all about money. Money, money, that is all that matters to you. It is no longer due respect, right and procedures.
It's okay. It's okay. Come on, Mom. I will do as Dad instructed.
Will you shut up?
That is my son speaking.
Dad, how is Emeka?
Oh, of course, I would even suggest that you pay him a visit.
Oh, that's good.
Still in school.
Are you just catching cruise or you really love him?
Why do you ask?
Because Because I want to know.
Well, aside from the money, Paul has all the qualities I want in a man. I mean, he's so sweet. Well, fortunately for us, I have the money. So, money is no longer the problem. The most important thing is I know I will live my best life with Paul. I think my second phone is ringing. Sorry. So that's it. I mean, he's a great guy.
So what are your plans with him?
Everything apart from marriage included.
Marriage? And you think he will marry you?
Why won't he?
Because you are richer than him.
And since when did that become a problem?
You just have to discuss it with him, so you don't put your mind where you won't get it out.
Well, we've not talked about it, but I don't think it's a Come on, what's wrong with you, Amanda? This is the 21st century. Why are you so archaic? Please, you just try to put thoughts in my head. I love him, that's what matters.
Well, if you say so. I'll be in my room. I'm feeling sleepy.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How you doing now?
I'm fine.
You don't take your medication?
Yes.
Mazi, you recognize this face?
Of course. I used to see you with Ogechi, my sales girl.
Good. Let me be Ogechi's best friend. My name is Oluchi. Why I stop you be say I carry good news come for you. I know Sabi preach too much. I know Sabi read lamentation and revelation. You understand? You dey go around, they tell people say you go arrest Ogechi. I won't come tell you say may use your number 6. Use her very well. Because if you try her, I go kill you. I'll kill you. I know the joke. Look my face again. You see smile for my face. Good. Try me. Try me. Sure, you see this your bandage? Only one hand, you day. If you try mess up around Ogechi, now from your head, you go bend down like this, you join your leg. Doctor safe no fit treat you. But what will you guy? Now was okay.
So it was this girl that sent this boys that attacked me. I have to tell the police to hands off, to stay away from this matter. So let me live my life in peace. Oh my God,
you came back like you said.
Yes, I mean my flight was already booked, so there's no reason I wouldn't come.
Okay, so how is London?
London is fine. Trust me. I enjoyed my stay there. I mean, London is the best place I've ever been to, I swear now.
You know, I have never left the shores of this country before.
That's because you don't want to.
Not really. I'm not permitted to.
Wow.
It's about business.
Oh. Business.
So, how is father and everyone?
Oh, they are all fine.
Why won't they be fine?
All thanks to you, sis.
Oh. Yeah. So, what can I offer you? I haven't given you anything yet.
Okay, wine would do.
Wine?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay, sis.
All right.
It's time to go.
No problem.
Right.
Say hello to Mama and everybody.
All right.
Hi.
Hi.
Amanda, let me say more. I'll be back shortly.
Is he your brother?
No, my father. Since you are senseless, didn't you notice his royal outfit?
But we didn't see him at the Ofala day now.
I thought I told you I sent my brother out to London for his masters.
Oh, I forgot. He's so cute.
I don't need to be told you already have eyes on him.
Really?
I'm not blind. I saw the way you were admiring him. You couldn't take your eyes off him. It was written all over you.
So did they notice that too?
How am I supposed to know?
I don't know. Well, he is so cute and what my admiration.
I know. But I don't want to ever see you near him, except you want to die.
Why?
He's not for you. You know what that means.
Well, I don't.
You better know what it means.
Let us quickly rush to the point for which we are gathered here.
Yes.
People say there is no need to be about this culture of fantasies. Our prince, Ijeze, has come of age. Right now, he's ready to ascend the throne of his forefathers. Should anything happen to the Igwe, which of course we are not praying for. No one is praying for that to happen so soon.
Makana ka na-ekwu maka ndụ ka a na-ekwu maka ọnwụ.
Maka na echi iru, echekwa azụ, maka adị amama. Igwe, we have to do the needful. We have to crown Prince Ijeze Ezekweche Kembo Alufuma. That is why we are here. So let us do it quickly. There is no need to wait. And there is no need to waste time over something that must be done. Yes.
You have said it all, or no? Now it's left for our king to give us the date he deems perfect for the coronation.
Well, this is in line with our tradition. But nobody will say that he is surprised. So far, this is great expectation. And I know it is for the well-being of my kingdom.
Sure.
Having said this, I want to say that I have chosen the next 4 market days for the coronation of Ijeze. And I know it's acceptable for the cabinet.
You have spoken well, my king. And we heard you very clear. You know, you gave us this date as if you were expecting this proposal so that you give us the date immediately. Meanwhile, we have to go and prepare for the said date because it's already close by.
Uju Ofeke. Uju Ofeke. Uju Ofeke. The thunder that breaks down the Iroko tree. The wind that bends the trees with a whisper. You are the running water that carries the log of woods. I am calling on you as instructed by your powerful servant Ijele. I was humiliated when I traveled to the city to solicit for help from my elder brother's daughter. She insulted, disgraced me, and made mockery of me. Does she deserve to live? No! No! No, she doesn't. I call on you to locate her wherever she is with death. Let her die in pains. Let her die in tears. Let her die. Let her die. Let her die.
No, for real. I feel like clubbing tonight. Seriously.
Linda, you feel like that every day. So don't even blackmail me with that.
Oh, please. Can't you just pretend as if a sister is trying to deceive you and just do me a favor?
It's not happening.
Really?
Yes.
Very well then. I'll club without you tonight.
Suit yourself.
Huh? Hey! My eyes! My eyes! Help! Oh! I can see! I can see! Oh! My eyes! My eyes! My eyes! Hey! 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 I can see! Oh! Help! Who can help me?
What was happening now?
You won't understand.
Because you have refused to say a word about it to me.
I was attacked.
Attacked? By who?
I don't know.
Why?
Why I was attacked or why I don't know who attacked me. You see? You sound silly.
Shoot yourself.
That serves him right.
He hasn't seen
Mm-hmm.
anything
Girls, guess what?
We are not superhuman. How are we supposed to know?
Exactly. Amanda. Oh, this year na test. My darling, I ran into one of my childhood friends. Okay.
Hey, we were very close when we were growing up. We practically did everything together. We're like 5 and 6. But when I saw her today, I felt like crying.
Why?
She was begging in traffic under the scorching sun.
Is she disabled?
No. In fact, she and her sister, they are okay. They are hale and hearty.
So why is she begging? I mean, of all the occupations in the world, why begging?
A long story. As I'm speaking to you now, their mother is in the hospital in a critical situation. And they needed just 400,000 naira.
So what did you tell her?
I paid the bills.
You did what?
Good morning, doctor.
Morning, Oge. I was told you and your friends slept in the
Yes. How was the operation?
Oh, to the glory of God, it was successful.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. So can I see her now?
She's there to wake up. See, I will advise you go home and make her something light. So that when she wakes up, she will see something to eat.
Alright, I will do as you said. Thank you, oh. Thank you.
I never thought of it. I mean, you don't blame me. I was moved by her present situation.
You should have thought about that. That was so careless of you.
Oh, Melinda, if she was in my shoes, she would have done more. I'm telling you,
Look,
this...
I'm very certain that if that girl is in your position, she will not be that stupid.
Wait, are you calling this stupidity?
I'm actually looking for a stronger word that best suits the action you just displayed.
Melinda, I am not stupid.
You are stupid. As a matter of fact, you are foolish. This is concerning life and death. Be guided.
Well, fine. The deed has been done. What do you want me to do? How do I solve this situation?
You better look for a solution, because I will not plead on your behalf. Nonsense.
Sister, good morning.
Meso, good morning. How are you?
I'm not fine.
Why?
I didn't sleep throughout the night.
Why?
Mama was crying. Where is she?
Where did you see her crying?
In my dream. She cried for a long time, then smiled at me. I don't understand this kind of dream, sister.
Don't worry. Mama will be fine. Okay? So, go inside and make sure you catch some sleep.
No, sister, I'm not going anywhere.
Why?
I'll follow you and do whatever thing that you're doing here.
Don't worry, I'm not doing anything. Let's go. So you can go and sleep. Yeah?
My prince, it will, delight your day that the cabinet has concluded that you are going to be made the king's successor in the next 4 days. That is 2 days from today.
Wow. I am delighted to hear that. And sincerely, I can't wait to make my people proud.
Sounds good. But there are things you must do immediately after that.
And what is that?
Before now, it was compulsory for a prince to get married first before he would be made the king's successor. But along the line, there are some amendments which state that even if the prince does not marry before the coronation, he can still do that within the period of 365 days, which is, in a way, more of a lenient than being rigid, as it were.
I've heard you, Father, and I promise not to disappoint you. Well, Father, I actually have someone in my life, and I can call on her on the day of the coronation.
Oh, no. That's no. It's not possible.
Why?
Of course, your mother and I are yet to know this stranger. But not to worry. After your coronation, then bring her home. We need to do some assessment on her. Only then we will now know if she's the right person for you to marry or not.
As you wish, Your Highness.
Good. Yes, of course. Go up and freshen up.
Okay.
But how could she make such a woeful mistake? That was so wrong.
Enough. We have blamed Shakira enough. We are all humans. We all have our different characteristics and traits. Listen, you and I know that Shakira is soft-hearted and very kind. I'm sure at that spot she couldn't think of anything else but to help her.
Really? Even at the expense of her own life?
Amanda, we are all hoping that it's not a death penalty. But nevertheless, we will have to hear from Uju Okoli. How did you go? Talk to us now.
They carried out the surgery yesterday.
Okay.
And it was successful.
His Royal Majesty Odogwu Diji nke izizi n'ufuma niile Ezeoja adịrị gị na mma Odogwu bem Ezumezu mufuma ha na-eweliri gị aka enu maka na ihe ị na-eme dị ha mma ahụ ihe ka ubi ere ọba ụkwụ ọma gbara ufuma niile ọkwa gị nyụrụ mamịrị na ufuma ọkwa aja na-ekwula ọbịa mmọnwụ bem achịkwa ekwula ọbịa oji agbazikwe oji ebe azụ okue oji ebe akpụ ụgbọ ọkwa ihe ịzara n'ọzọ ọzịza ọkwa mụchi ekezie nwa afọ ufuma na-ekwu obodo ufuma obodo ogbenye gbatara wee jụ na maka na ihe ọma dị ya n'ime obe ka ama ha na nwanne ya wa bịa ma dịjio inekwe ka ndị eji ama ike eze ufuma daalụ
As the supreme ruler of Ufuma Kingdom, and as your father, today marks your journey to the leadership cycle. Okirikiri ka na buku osa dị arị elu. Mbamba ka na abara anya frago na agba ọsọ. Ịya dị ka echi na echi adị agwụ agwụ. Ịya azụ ka afịa mana na mmanụ aka afịa. Ịya dị ka aka oyibo maka na aka oyibo gachukwu keke ivo ya na-eli. Ọ dị njọ n'ilu ịnọ n'azụ. Ọ dị njọ n'azụ ịnọ n'ilu. Ọ dịkwa njọ n'azụ dị n'ilu ịnọ n'etiti. Anya dị afụkwanụ ntị. Nke a bụ ọgwụ ngwa ọlụ gị ka ifele eme ndị ilo yi. By the power conferred on me by the people as the king of Ufuma Kingdom, I hereby pronounce you Ezekweche nke mbụ n'Ufuma Kingdom.
On a chair.
The prince, go with.
On a chair, man, and you shut up, Amo.
As on a chair.
I remember what I am about who did all Wayanya. Osakusa nwata ri oku maka la ma iju anu. Ona chenkisi Igwe o.
Igwe.
Ija adịrị m ndụ kara m nka odogwu be m ekenekwe nge ekele ọnụ.
Mama, why did you bring me here? Mama, this is your house. We're in your house.
Who are you?
My name is Ogechi, your daughter.
My daughter?
Yes, Mama.
Do I have a daughter?
You have two daughters. One is Ogechi, your first daughter, and Meso, your second daughter.
Sister, Mama did not know me again.
She will recognize you very soon. She has not fully recovered. Let's take her inside.
Let's go.
Mamoya. No.
Bro, I'm fucking tired. I'm pissed off. Like, I'm fucking pissed. Like, for real. I'm not joking. This isn't a joke, bro. Like, for real, serious, you brought me here. Look at me. Look at I perspire every day, every fucking day. Why?
Bro, calm down now, man.
No,
I thought you came for me, bro.
Yeah.
I thought you came to support me.
I was here for you.
You weren't even there on the day of my coronation, remember?
No, bro. You won't hold me for that. Remember that girl from the club that night?
Oh, that girl?
Yeah. I just had to. The day of your coronation was the day she chose to come. So I just had to. There was no way I couldn't miss smashing that girl. You have to understand me, bro.
Fine.
Yeah,
you win.
But that doesn't mean you have to keep me suffering. I've been suffering. Like, look at me.
Bro, I've heard you. No problem. If you want to go,
I'm
fine.
fucking
You can
stressed.
go.
No,
but
I don't want you to feel like.
Chill, man. I'm not feeling like anything. Okay. If you want to go back to the States, fine.
Yeah,
you understand? But I mean, this is
I want
my
to
home.
be like I've got things I've got to handle back in the States.
Fine.
Even if, but I don't want you to feel bad, bro.
I get you, bro. I get you. But you know, this is my community. Very soon, I'm going to be,
I know,
the next king.
I know. Yeah, and I'm gonna be your. I'm gonna.
So if you want to go, you can go, bro.
Okay. No
I'm
problem.
here to stay.
No problem.
Alright?
But hope you won't be offended, guy.
No, I won't be offended.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You don't do your own now, so I go do you back.
So I heard you've been crowned Papa's successor.
To the glory of God. I mean, I am ready to ascend the throne should anything happen to Papa.
Are you planning on killing him?
Come on, no. How would I think of such a thing about my father?
You just said you're ready to ascend the throne. And you know that cannot happen as long as father still lives.
Since I actually meant should anything happen to him in the future. It could be 50 years time, it could be 100, who knows?
Anyways, I'm just pulling your legs. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, you said you wanted to discuss something very important with me over the phone.
Oh yes, that's actually why I came.
Okay.
Since I can't just sit back and do nothing. So I'm, considering getting busy with something. I don't know if you can lend me some money to start a business.
But you already have something doing. I mean, you have a huge task and responsibility ahead of you. Why are you looking for another?
I can't just sit back and depend on father for my needs. At least I'm not the king yet.
You're a graduate. Look for a job.
I've done that. There's no good paying job out there. Sis, you should know that.
Anyways, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
I'm not promising. I just said I'll see what I can do.
I'll see how to thank you. Nice one.
What are you? I don't know if I've taken this wine before.
No, but this is different.
It's plenty in father's house now.
This is different. Trust me.
Thank you anyways.
Royal Queens,
glamorous light of the world.
Royal Queens,
Salt of the earth.
Royal Queens,
We have the world right in our palms.
Yes, we are gathering again in 31 days to discuss matters concerning us. But before we proceed, we have things to sort out. Firstly, Melinda.
Great Odudonka.
Melinda, it is already 3 years since your inclusion into the sacred altar of this sisterhood. You need to sacrifice again so that you keep reaping bountifully from Odudonka.
Great Odudonka, I am bound to do your bidding.
A royal blood needs to be sacrificed to this sacred calabash so that the entire sisterhood will drink from it.
No. Great Odudonka, I love my family. Please say anything else. Men, women, babies, anything. But not my family. Please.
You don't have to choose. Rather, you offer the chosen. You have just 14 days to do as instructed. Shakira.
Great to the Donka.
Shakira, you defied the sacred order of this altar by rendering help to the needy. And as a result, saved a life.
I'm sorry, Great to the Donka. She's like a sister to me. A sister who had helped me in the past.
There is no acceptable excuse for going against the sacred altar of this sisterhood. You must sacrifice him that is so dear to you.
Paul. No, Great Ududonka, please. Please, I love him. Choose anyone else, anybody. I will offer the person, please. I can't do it.
Shakira, my word is my bond. Odudonka! The dead that is still living. Odudonka! The of wealth. Odudonka! The priceless royal queen.
May I know you? Oh, I am Dr. Donald Emero Wailo, the head doctor in the hospital.
And what is life without Paul?
There's definitely better life without him.
Linda, I don't think so.
Look, you weren't born with him. Do you think if it were Paul, he would stick around? Do you think he wouldn't sacrifice you? Come on. You really need to do this.
Look, if you're complaining, what do you want me to do? I was the last to join the sisterhood. No one told me about anything. Not even you, Linda.
We all offered huge sacrifice. But as you know, sacrifice differs. I sacrificed my womb. Yes.
7 infants' head went down for me to be here.
Shakira, you sleep with dog every month after your monthly flow. Or do you want me to remind you that you slept with a madman in your 3rd year?
Linda, it still boils down to the fact that you never told me anything about this. Fine, I expected there was going to be a sacrifice, but I thought it would be animals. I never knew I would sacrifice my kid's brother. Oh.
That's the way it is. It is what it is.
What?
You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
What will I ever do in this world without you? You are the light in my life. Honestly, each time I think of you, I go crazy. You're beautiful.
Stop making me blush.
Well, you are.
Thanks, babe. Babes, you're like salt in my life. Ever since you came into my life, you've given it taste and meaning. You know, sometimes I imagine what life would be without you. Because you brought so much light into my world. And I will never, ever let you go.
The same thing goes to me. I promise you I will always love you. Nothing can change my love for you. You are one in a million. I love you for who you are, not what you are, baby.
And I love you too. You know, my life would be so lonely without you. I mean, what is the essence of making money when you don't have someone to spend it with? So, babes, I do not regret anything, and I will never regret anything with you. We're in this forever, you know, right?
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you more. I love you so much. You are everything to me.
You want us to play a game?
Yes.
Okay. I'm watching there. What are you doing?
Fire.
Look at you, pick one.
Yeah, pick one. Pick one.
Okay.
I love you.
I know. Okay, I want to know what's on this one. I have to see it. I want to see. Yes, I want.
You want?
I want to. Let me see.
Babe.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Yeah, give it! Give it!
Why you do it to yourself now? Stop it, man.
Oh, God.
Shakira.
Oh, God. I don't care. I don't care, Amanda.
Do you rather die then?
I still love him. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Wait. Shakira. It's okay. You have cried enough for him. It's enough.
Just leave me. Just leave me. Just leave me! I still love him. He loves me.
Oh, please. Ask yourself this question. If you were to die today, what would he do? Wait for you? Or even find a broke, more beautiful girl to enjoy your wealth with?
Shakira, think about it. See, I'm not faulting you for loving him. No. But I'm questioning your decision of dying for him, for a gold digger. Come on now. Make a choice now. Decide.
And you have to kill him as soon as possible. Yes. So that he doesn't find through your emotions what's going wrong and strike through. And doing that tomorrow will be preferable.
I've heard you both. I'll think about it.
Are you expecting anyone?
No. I think it's...
What?
I need to see him.
Hey, you can't see him.
Hey, stop it. No. You cannot see him again.
You can't.
Just sit down. Sit down. You can't see him. Stop it. You cannot see him. Just stand up.
Okay, fine. Let me just say goodbye.
No.
Let me just say goodbye.
No, you are not allowed to see him. And that's a period. Okay?
Oh God. Oh God! Oh God!
Stop! What are you doing?
Okay.
Mother, you're not saying anything.
Why growing up, I knew you to be an ambitious man.
Nothing has changed.
So many things have. I no longer see those ambitions. Why?
Mama, nothing has changed like I told you. I mean, I am still as ambitious as I was.
When you fold your arms, waiting for your father to join his ancestors so you can ascend the throne, let me ask you, is the throne an occupation? The same mistake your father made that almost made him a wretched king, if not for your sister's assistance.
Mother, I am not making the same mistake. I mean, I have made plans already.
Which plans?
I have spoke to Adeze to, help me out with some capital to start a business. I mean, since there's no good paying job out there.
And what did she say?
Well, she didn't give me any reasonable response. But she said, let her see what she can do. But since then I've been calling her phone, but she hasn't been taking my calls.
Have you talked to your father about that?
No. Well, let me just watch and see. Maybe she might just call back or something. With something reasonable. A positive response. I believe.
Lolo, it's obvious that there's something I want to say.
Yes, Your Highness, I really have a lot to tell you.
Oh, yes.
My king, you know you made a mistake in the past, which made the royal family dwell in poverty for such a long time. Our greatest mistake would be ourselves, or our generation unborn return to poverty.
That's right.
Luckily for us, our daughter broke the bond.
Lolo, I know you're bond with rhetorics. Go straight to the point.
My king, we can't allow Prince Ejezie sit back doing nothing while waiting to ascend the throne. He already approached his sister for help, which is not forthcoming according to him, inasmuch as I question her source of wealth. Please, talk to her on behalf of our son. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Awake. Mama, you recognized me. You recognized me, Mama. Hi, Father Lord, thank you. I've been waiting for this day. Mama, are you serious? So you know me?
Are you not Ogechi, my daughter?
Mama, I am. Father Lord, I thank you. I thank you for this miracle. There is none like thee. In all affairs of man, it can only be you. You are the God that healeth the sick. Thank you. Hi.
Where is your sister, Meso? Meso.
You can remember me. You can remember Meso.
Yes.
Hey, Chukudalo. Meso is fine. She went to school. She's not yet back.
She went to school?
Yes, Mama. It's not even been long. Hey. I've been praying for this day. I'm glad it came. Let me take you there so you can have fresh air. Hmm?
How are you?
I'm fine, Mama. Hi. Yes. So you sit there and take fresh air. Hey, here we go again. I've been waiting for this day to come.
time you amaze me. I mean, why back outside when there is space in the palace? This is your palace as well.
Father, it's for a reason best known to me. You sounded very urgent on the phone. I'm sure it's something very cogent. What is it?
It is. It's, you know, you've been a blessing, a tremendous blessing to this family. And you're the light of the loyalty. In totality, I don't think Ufma would have been who they are without you. You are the pride of female folks. And I know that you are aware of this. I know you are aware.
Father, whenever you start praising me like this, I know it's about money. So tell me, how much do you want?
Well, it's not about me. It's your brothers. You know, Jezie is interested in the labor market, so he wants some money to start a business. And the maker, on the other hand, called that he's coming home for some financial assistance, which I have no option than to ask him to come.
I think Jezie told me something about this some time ago. I forgot. Anyways, tell Emeka to come and see me as soon as possible.
Really? Oh, I will do just that. I will do just that. It's a long wine. I shall go.
Father, you begot a lioness. That means you're a lion.
You can say that again.
A lion can never give birth to a goat.
There you are. I am enthused. I am.
I'm so happy. Just say thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Truly, what God cannot do does not exist. Name, my mother recognized me. Say lie. I'm telling you the truth. She even asked of Meso. I told her Meso went to school. This is good news. Good news. I must see for my eyes. Let's go to the house. That's why I get.
Greetings, great Etiko. Who is disrupting the peace of an old widow? Do you have what she demanded for?
If this could pass away, then I plead it does. But if it can't, I'm here with the demand. And I also pray that great Ududonka grants me the heart to bear this loss.
Your plea is granted. Now proceed and present the sacrificial lamb. For whoever that is condemned before this altar will never exist among the living, and the dead will fail to exist among the dead.
I am sorry, Paul, but I still have much to live for. It's quite unfortunate that one of us has to go, and it has to be you. Goodbye, my beloved, till we meet to part no more.
Paul! Paul! Paul!
Mama, good afternoon.
Yes,
I went to call her. So she will see what the Lord has done for us.
Okay, she just called my name. Mama, you recognize me?
Are you not Oluchukwu, my daughter's friend?
I told you.
Hey, Mama, I'm so happy for you.
You're welcome.
Mama, you're eating. Who gave you food?
I went and get it myself.
You got it yourself?
Yes.
Thank you, Jesus. It is settled.
Yes,
indeed.
Meso
is not yet back from school, Mama, but she will soon be back. No, let me feed you.
Mama, eat your food.
Just no, I can feed myself.
Mama, I'm so happy.
Mama, eat all.
It's don't worry, I'm okay.
Hi. Chukudalo.
She's very fine.
Congratulations all the same.
Yeah, congratulations. I know it will not be easy, but don't worry. You will get over him. Okay?
Definitely. It's just a matter of time. It will pass. Okay?
I'll miss you.
We all will.
May you so rest in peace.
Amen. Amen. You'll be fine. Okay?
I'm so happy that you're happy.
Name, the God we are serving is God of impossibility. Omerembosa Okabo, God of 11th hour.
I told you there's nothing difficult for God to do.
God has really done so well for us.
Now I think it's the right time to take a bold step. You see this happiness that have come into your family, you need to make it permanent.
By doing what?
Going to the city to meet your friend so you can be like her.
You're right. So instead of her to give me fish, let her teach me how to catch things. You're right. I think I'll go on Sunday.
That'll be nice.
I'll go on Sunday. Now.
Okay.
Hi, I'm so happy and relieved.
Is everything okay, Star?
I'm fine. Listen, I don't pluck money from trees. I work very hard for it. And right now, I am paying a huge price to maintain it. Please, spend this money wisely. Tell Ejeze to do the same.
Okay, Star.
This is 5 million naira check. 1 million for you, 4 million for him. Like I said, tell him to spend this money wisely.
Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister. Promise to make you proud. We promise to make good use of this money, sister. We'll never disappoint you. We promise.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sister.
It's okay.
Thank you.
to take heart. Only the gods know the best. If they had not willed it, I'm sure it could not have happened. We feel your pains, but for the sake of the royal family, you have to be strong. Please, take heart. Let us leave it all to the gods. Please.
Mother, please let's stop crying. We can't question God. He knows best.
I know it's okay. But one thing is sure. I know that my son's death is not ordinary. Till I am convinced that you don't have a hand in it.
Oh babes, come on now. Let's snap out of this mood. We don't need this right now. We are shutting down Don's Club tomorrow.
No. Upper Square.
Don's Club?
Upper Square.
Don's Club.
Upper Square.
Don's Club. Babes, come on now. Let's make a choice. What do you think?
Anywhere.
Good. Don's Club.
Tonight.
That's it.
Please, my name is Ogechi. I'm looking for my friend. Her name is Shakira. She said she lives here. Yes.
Wait here.
The choice we make to have the things of life comes with a price. Hey, riches that we want to get in life makes us lose ourselves. Yihoye metara oburu, okwisi kotebu oba. Hey, hoye metara oburu. The hustle for money for a better life. The hustle for money for a better life. The hustle for money for a better life. I'm tired of the kind of life I live. I want to elevate. Hey, I I want to take something good and nice home to mama. Amaramo, no twako gadi. Mancha, mancha. Amaramo, aguaramo, no twako gadi. Opo makambu tike. The hustle for money, for a better life. Opo makambu tike. For a better life, Opo makambu tike. The hustle for money, for a better life, Opo makambu tike. The hustle for money, for a better life. The choice we make to have the things of life comes with a price. Hey, riches that we want to get in life makes us lose ourselves. Yihoye metara oburu, okwisi kotebu oba. Hey, hoye metara oburu.
The gate man said that she's not around though, that she went to one birthday party like that. I did not see her.
So what will you do now?
For some reasons, I don't want to go back there again.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
Why don't you want to go back? Look, I know the devil has started coming. He has started coming with his plans. But you see this time, it is not going to work. In fact, I will go there tomorrow with you. Yes, we're going together.
I still do not believe your brother's death was ordinary.
Why do you think so, mother?
I suspect your sister, the princess.
Come on, Mom. We all know Emeka had an accident and died. Why are you accusing my innocent sister? Okay, Mom, see, these things happen. Emeka was just unfortunate.
No, he wasn't. His killer had a good plan not to waste another soul.
Why do you hate my sister so much?
I have no reason to hate her. After all, she's my daughter. But I had a dream about the source of her wealth.
Okay, tell me about this dream of yours. I mean, what did you dream about? I'm curious to know. Tell me. What's the details?
Good morning.
Good morning, Joseph.
Madam, 2 girls want to see you.
2 girls? Yes. Who are they and what's their name?
I don't ask them their name.
Johnson. So what did you come here to do?
You didn't ask them their name.
Okay.
My friend, get out.
Thank you.
This your house is so beautiful. Yeah, mansion.
Yes.
Hi, what are you doing in my house? It's me now, Ogechi now. Have you forgotten? Nkiruka. My name is Shakira. And I ask you again, how may I help you? Okay, Shakira. We came as discussed. Get out of my house. The door is open. Right now. Hey, please now. Johnson! Let us go. Johnson!
Yes, madam.
Let's go! Get these people off my house. And I don't want to see anything that looks like them in this compound again. Did you get that? Now take them out. Nkiru, you're my friend. The only difference.
Someone asked you to leave her house and you were still standing there. Do you want her to call the police and arrest you?
Ne, I was very confused. I was asking myself, is this not the same Nkiruka that I know that even helped me?
I thought you said she was your friend and she was the one that gave you money to pay your mother's hospital.
Yes!
So what now changed?
I don't know why she acted differently. Change is constant. I don't know. I can't really explain.
That was a huge insult.
This is a dream. Let me go back to this sleep. Wake me up.
Wake up. It is not a dream. It is reality.
Hey. Oh God. I just did something I'm not proud of. She wouldn't have done that to me if she were in my shoes.
Babes, you were just taking precaution. Listen, you can't afford to offer another sacrifice all because of a little mistake.
Even at that, I still feel bad.
Why not satisfy your conscience then?
How do I do that?
Oluchi, why are you looking at me like that?
Why won't I look at you? Look, you're going back there tomorrow morning.
Early
Momo, you're going there.
I will not. Okay. I will never go back to that place again.
You must go back.
Do you want to force me?
Hey, I wouldn't mind doing it. You have to go back.
Oluchi.
Again.
Oluchi. Oluchi. How many times did I call you?
Ogechi. 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 How many times did I call you? You are going back there tomorrow morning. Early paya paya. You're there.
Your mama.
Want to miss opportunity.
Okay. I belong to a group of influential ladies who have made a vow never to taste poverty at any cost. Again. You know what? Let me break it down to you. I belong to an occultic group. Huh?
Yeah?
Why are you reacting this way?
Okay, what is all this for? Relax. Relax. I am human like you. I'm not a spirit. I don't bite.
Jill.
I am a human who made a vow after I tasted poverty. After I have experienced poverty to the deepest part of it. And I made a vow never to be poor ever in my life. So what did I do? I traded some of my treasures for what I want.
Hi! So, you mean you are an occult person? Ogwego. Eh?
Well, if you see it that way, but I prefer to say I made some sacrifices, paid some prices to get luxury, to get the life I ever imagined for myself. Which is something I don't regret, and I believe you won't regret it too. It's that simple.
God forbid. I can never do blood money in my life. I know that someday God will remember me and bless me with clean money. I cannot. I hope this is not an occultic juice.
Okay, Chuku, there is nothing like an occultic juice. This is just normal juice. And as for blood money, there is nothing like blood money. There is no money that is stained of blood. Neither do God send money from heaven, nor does he have a tree planted somewhere where you can go and pluck money. None of them exist. So the only thing that happens is you seek money. And then when you meet someone who can help you get that money, who gives you that money, that person becomes your God. It's as simple as that.
Hey! Hey! Me. I cannot. I can't. Thank you so much, Mama. I can't. I can't do it. I cannot. I have to go.
Ogechi. Ogechi. The last time you came to my house, you came to complain. And I sent you out. Now you come to my house and you're walking away from me.
Why? You know, go. I'm sorry, man. I cannot do it. You see, in this my life, I can't try it. Mame, go. Blood money.
You mean she said that to you?
Yes.
What was your response?
Name, you should already know now. How can I involve myself with such devilish act? I reject it.
She has a point.
What point?
There's no money that has blood stain on it.
No problems in there. But I can't do it. I will never do it. So if you're interested, you can go and meet them.
I don't have any family member I can use for sacrifice.
Use yourself for sacrifice.
How will I enjoy the money?
I don't know. Maybe I will enjoy it for you.
She was here yesterday.
And what was her response?
She said she wasn't interested. That over her dead body.
Really?
No. I was wondering why someone in her situation would reject such juicy opportunity that comes once in a while. Like, I don't get it.
Babes, chill. By the time the world deals with her, she'll come back begging.
Obviously, she will.
Go back!
Go back where? I want to see your mother.
Why will you want to see? No time.
I want to see your mother.
I'll push you. Respect yourself, oh.
It's important. I want to see her. I want to see her.
Give me that.
Go back!
Johnson, who is that?
What is going on there? Madam, now this woman, though, and the time when she die outside, say she no agree. She dey prove stubborn.
Who's this riffraff? What's she doing in this compound? Hey, go back.
I think I know her.
Oh yeah?
Ogechi's friend.
Yes.
Right? This marks covenant everlasting. Henceforth, you are a full member of Girls' Sacred Sisterhood. And you will forever be your sister's keeper and keep the commandments. A heavy task is expected of you in 3 years' time. But before then, a minor one is required of you. You must not sleep with a virgin man for the rest of your life. If you do, you shall die.
But how do I know if he's a virgin man or not?
It is your duty to verify. And you should not allow your menstrual flow to touch the soil of this earth. The last but not the least, your womb has been taken in exchange of your everlasting flowing wealth. Odudunka!
The living that is dead.
Odudunka!
The widow of wealth.
Odudunka!
The priceless royal queen.
Oluchi, if I were you, I will focus my attention on what will be required of me in 3 years' time, and not a minor task.
Oluchi, yes. You're one of the luckiest girls I've ever seen.
Luckiest, you say? Look, those tasks are too difficult. Lucky people don't sacrifice much.
What is too difficult? Listen, it's very simple. Sleep with married men to make sure you're safe. And also, make sure you pay close attention to your miserable circle. That's all.
I'm the only one in my family. How do I make babies to sustain my lineage?
There again. You have enough money to adopt as many children as you want. So why worry?
It's never the same.
Oluchi, why are you complaining? Every single person you see seated right here all pay the price. Personally, I will never get married for the rest of my life. Secondly, I killed my blood brother, who is royalty. I sacrificed him. Do you understand now?
And what about me? The last time I tested a man was days of my poverty.
And as for me, I sleep with men every month and take their semen to the altar. Now, what if some of them disagree to give you their semen? And that is after I sacrificed my womb. I don't have a womb.
I've never been to my village since I became rich. And I will never. And I have to sleep with a dog every time I see my menstruation. Now tell me, Oluchi, who is lucky?
You see, nothing goes for nothing. There is always a price to pay.
Of course.
Chai. How you doing?
So you've joined them?
Oh yes. It's a good decision. You won't regret it as well.
I'm disappointed. Please, stay away from me. Biko. Yakinaba. Biko.
That's not possible. You are my friend. A good one at that.
You broke that bond the day you decided to dine with the devil. We are no longer sisters. We are no longer friends. Please, leave my house.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I know for sure that you will come knocking at my door, son.
If I come, do not open.
I'll hold you by your words.
Do.
Let's get out.
Oluchi of all people, Bikon. Maka Benz. Hey! How we go now? Who is left? Are you serious?
Sister, I really want you to be sincere with me. Did you kill Emeka, our brother?
And where is that question coming from?
Mother believes you did. I mean, she sounds too sure.
Why would you believe that I am capable of doing such a thing?
I don't believe. You know, sis, I just only came here to ask you. Okay, but if it turns out to be true, I will never forgive you. I have to take my leave now.
Did he just say that to me?
You all are favored and filled with grace to witness this royal day. The most prestigious celebration of the royal girls' sisterhood. This celebration is dated to the time immemorial where all royal girls' sisterhood gather to celebrate their achievements over the century. And it is in 14 days' time. Ududonka,
the dead that is living.
Ududonka,
the widow of wealth.
Ududonka,
the priceless royal queen.
The dead that is still living. Odudonka,
the widow of the wealth.
Odudoka, the priceless royal queen.
That was mystery. She changes.
So what's the mystery there?
Everything. Now tell me, who is the real Ududonka? The old woman or the young one?
The both of them.
How is that possible?
Her ability to change from old to young is the secret of her living for ages.
That makes her a spirit, right?
No. That makes her the oldest human alive. The immortal.
Meaning she has stayed up to 1,000 years?
More than.
That's scary.
Ududonka. Web of old.
You seem to know everything about the woman. Just hearing that name for the first time.
Mama! Mama! Mama, please wake up, Mama! Mama, what is it now? Mama, please don't get it, Mama! Mama, please wake up! Mama, please! Mama, please don't do this to us! Mama, please wake up! Mama, please! Mama, please! Mama, please wake up, Mama! Please don't get here! Mama, please don't do this one! Mama, please! Mama, look at me! It's me, Mama, talk to me!
Doctor, what is the problem again this time around? What is it?
Your mother has brain cancer.
Brain cancer? God forbid, doctor, you have to help me. Please, do everything within your power to save my mother's life. She's all I have, Biko. Biko.
There is nothing I can do. And your mother needs urgent medical care.
Hey, I know now. That's why I brought her to you. Are you not a medical doctor?
This is beyond what I can handle. Listen, there are few or no hospital in the country right now that can perform a brain surgery. That's a brain cancer and a delicate issue. If I would advise, try and fly her abroad.
Who be that?
What are you looking for?
I'm here. My friend, Shakira, she lives here, right?
Your friend Shakira, she lives here, right?
You don't recognize me?
I recognize you now. I'm just trying, in fact, I'm just checking your credentials in life. Hey! You know the tire. Nah, your village people, they do you well. I don't know whether they get computer where they keep for that village where they say, if they there, they go, they press you, and so you go, they waka. You know the tire.
Please now, let me just see her, please.
You want to see her? See, let me tell you. The last time you came here, one of my madam pursued you. Now you are back here again. claim me relationship. Use your sense for once now. Person where they find, they find you. Use your sense for once. Now listen to me. I don't want to see you close to this gate. If you knock for this gate again, if I come out, if I want you slap, if I want you slap, you see all this exercise I never do since. Now your body now I go do am. If you say a lie, I the lie. Try knock this gate again.
Please now.
I say not knock this gate, oh! No knock this gate again.
Point of correction. Good child. What are you doing here?
So you now live here with the girls?
As you can see, yes. So how may I help you?
There's a critical situation. My mother is in the hospital. She needs urgent medical attention, else she will die. Biko, just help me with some money. I will even pay back. Just borrow me. For the sake of our olden days, Biko.
I cannot help you. I don't want to die.
I'm talking about my mother. My mother, Oluchi.
I asked you to join the Royal Girls, but you refused.
God forbid. I will never saw my hand because I need money.
God forbid you out of this place. I can't help you.
Please.
Leave. I'll get to leave now. Do you want to kill me?
How?
You will not understand. Please leave. Start going now. Start leaving. Leave. Just go. Go.
Doctor, please help me. Save my mother's life. Please just do anything you can, Biko.
I do not have the equipment here.
Borrow. Just find a way, improvise, find something. I'm sure the God I serve will perfect everything you're going to do. Biko, no.
That is a huge risk. I mean, even if I decide to do it, your mother may die in my hands.
My mother will not die. Let's take the risk. You can't give up on my mother like that.
This is a tough decision to make. I am not sure I'm ready for this.
No problem. Let's give it a try. God will not forsake me. Let's give it a try.
Okay, so if I'm going into it, you must deposit 1 million naira to start.
1 million naira. 1 million naira, even at 90-10.
Yes, I'm sorry, your mother has lived at 7 days. Or if I have, that's the safest option. Sorry.
You again?
Please, is your madam around?
My madam?
Yes.
You know the tire. Your village people know the tire.
Please, I want to see her. I want to see her.
You want to see her anywhere? My madam is not around. Bye-bye.
Wait, please. Do you know when she's coming back?
You have a bright future and you are close to your destiny.
Please help me. I want to be rich so I can be able to save my mother's life.
A little sacrifice is required and you will join the sisterhood and riches.
I'm ready. Anything you want me to do, just tell me. I'm ready. I'm ready. Biko.
You have to sacrifice your mother.
Disappear.
She just left.
Chino, Kiruka. Okay. My mother wants Jimakia. I want to make money because of my... God forbid. No, thank God it's just a dream. No, Mba, Chukwajo. I rebuke it, I reject it, Mba. Hey! Hey!
Babe, what's up now? The property. No, I already told the agent that I want the one of 35 million naira. No, that's so cheap. 50 million? That one looks so dead. Please, I will be waiting. Just talk to him and send me your account number. I'll make the transfer. In fact, I'm going to make transfer of 50 million naira to you. You can keep the change. Alright, I'll be waiting. Yeah, the one in GRA. Okay, babes. I trust you. Yeah, I'm waiting. Bye. Babes, I'm so happy to be one of you. In fact, joining the sisterhood is the best decision I've made in my entire life.
We all say the same when we want.
What do you mean?
Royal queens.
Light of the world.
Enjoy your life, baby girl.
White light.
Enjoy your life.
Oh my god.
So which one do you want? I actually like this.
Yeah, I think I prefer this one.
Stop crying. If Mama dies, then that is God's will.
Who taught you that?
Mama spoke to me in my dream. She said this world is a market. Many leave early because they are buying, while some leave late because they are selling.
Well, that's just a dream, you know, right?
Sister, you are crying.
I'm pained. Sometimes it seems like the world is against us.
No. Everything that happens is meant to be. The world is not wicked. The people in it are. Sister, please stop crying. Please.
It's okay. Let's go inside.
Here she is.
What are you doing here? If you know what is good for you and your blood money, enter this car and leave this compound.
I asked you never to knock, but you came knocking.
I didn't come to look for you. I only came to see Shakira. When I saw you, I felt there's still this item of humanity in you. I never knew you've lost it. That's why I spoke to you about my mother's health.
I want to talk to you. Ask Meso to excuse us.
I will do no such thing, Oluchi. Why? You're not proud of the life you're living. You cannot speak about the life you're living in presence of Meso. Previously, before you sold your soul to the devil, do you ever ask me to tell her to leave before we discuss? We have our discussion, like children of God, like innocent people. But right now, you can't do all of that because you've simply sold your soul to the devil.
Life has taught me more than a bitter lesson.
That's not an excuse to shed blood. It's not.
Well, the door is still open in case you change your mind and want to come.
I will never come back to you, Oluchi.
I will never. I'd rather die than use my mother for ritual. She's the reason I'm working hard. She's the reason I'm struggling every morning and night to make money. And you expect me to use the same woman for rituals? Why? Shut the door. I will never come back to you. Because I would not.
Your decision, your choice.
Please get out of my house. Get out of my house. I can't believe you will ever turn to this because of money. This is why you sold your soul.
Bye.
Young lady, what is it? I do not want to ask you what the problem is. I know that may break you down the more.
Allow me to cry. Maybe I will feel better if I cry.
No, you don't need to cry. According to scientific study, tears can only solve 35% of a human problem and create harm to the rest of 65%. You don't need to be crying under the sun. The sun is too much. Okay, let's go in. Maybe we'll talk better.
No, I can't go. I don't know you.
I know you don't know me, but I will explain who I am to you. You don't need to be afraid. I'm just a human being like you, okay? Come on. I know how you feel.
God.
Sorry, it's okay.
God, why me?
Sorry, okay?
Oh. Hey.
My mother has 2 days to leave.
What? Why did you let it to get to that point?
I didn't let it. Condition did.
God. How did it start?
It started when my mother had an accident and doctor operated on her brain. She lost her memory. After a while, she recovered. Then a few weeks later, she slumped and she was rushed to the hospital where doctor confirmed she has brain cancer.
God. Where is the hospital? Okay, let's can you take me to the hospital?
My mother.
Calm down, just calm down. Calm down, okay? She'll be fine. I promise you that she will be fine. Just put yourself together, calm down, okay?
To the glory of God, I'm ready to ascend the throne in case Papa, should anything happen to Father.
Are you planning on killing him?
No, come on. Why would I think of such a thing about my father?
You just said you are ready to ascend the throne.
How may I help you?
I'm here for a brain cancer patient.
Oh, her mother?
Yes, sir.
She has 2 days to leave.
What? What have you done in regards to her treatment?
Nothing much because she has been unable to afford the hospital bill, so we've been waiting on her.
In that case, I will see to the bill. Do you have equipment for the treatment?
No, we don't.
In that case, get your ambulance. Transfer her to FMC.
Okay. But I doubt if they will have vacancy.
Don't worry about that. I'll see to it.
Okay, let me call this.
You never told me you are a surgeon.
Why I'll ask you, Felicia. After all, you're going to know.
Please help me save my mother's life. Please.
I'll try my best. I'll operate on her tonight.
Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. The only way is not certain that she may leave.
Yes, I'm optimistic. At least you gave me hope in this dying point. Thank you so much. She will
You're
leave.
welcome. I will try my best.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go.
Since last night you were getting my you have not said a
Just go inside and freshen up. Eat and have some clothes.
I'm stronger than you can ever imagine. I've cried. I'm ready to receive whatever news you have for me. Just say it and stop keeping us in the dark.
Anyway, we tried our best and we saved her. Yes, we did.
Sister?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
God! Sisters! Mama! God! You saved her! Thank you so much. Thank you again. No. Thank you. God. I won't bless you. Hey!
Thank Almighty.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Let's go.
That'll be nice. That'll be nice.
Thank God,
It is 31 days after the celebration of a century, and a royal blood is needed to consecrate the altar of the royal girl sisterhood. Melinda, a royal blood is needed.
No. No. Why must it be me? I already gave the first. Now you want the second? Why must my family be the one to pay for the benefits of the entire sisterhood?
That is because you're royalty.
Is it a crime to be royalty?
No, it is not. But the demand is always higher.
Must it be a royal blood?
This altar was built with royal blood.
No. It's not possible. I can't pay the price for everyone. I already gave the first. Now she wants the second.
This is difficult, but we don't have any option.
Don't say we, say me! Because I am the one paying the price. The throne of Ufuma will leave our family if I kill my only surviving brother.
Will you rather die?
Listen, Melinda. I think you should think this whole thing through before you make a decision.
You still have reasons to live. Think about it.
Queen Adamazi had two daughters, Iyani and Odudunka. Iyani was chosen to be the goddess. Her younger sister killed her after the purification ritual in the red stream, and she carried the red calabash of Isekenesi.
Why and what happened afterwards?
She became a false goddess. The people did not recognize her, knowing what she has done. As time goes on, she used her power negatively, luring young ladies into making quick money and being free from men.
she got her support from many young girls who were not ready to be under men.
What a story.
You are Iyane by reincarnation, the only one to destroy Odudunka.
How? Where will I see her to destroy her?
They are everywhere. A ring, a particular ring, with an eye is their symbol.
I'm confused. How will I do this?
Now is the time. For even your family is not safe. Sycamore seed is the solution. I repeat, use the sycamore seed to destroy Odudunka.
Iyane. Odudunka. Sycamore.
I want you to come and spend some time with me.
Why?
I've missed you so much. You know, I haven't really spent time with you since you returned from London.
I can see someone is missing me.
Obviously, am I not supposed to miss you? You're my brother. You know, the truth is, I've been very lonely. All my friends traveled, so I need you to come and keep me company.
But you can stay here. I mean, the palace is big enough for you. You can stay here till they come back.
Nah, I can't go to work from here.
Oh, I see. Okay, in that case, then there's no problem.
So it's a yes?
Definitely a yes.
Wow, thank you. So quickly get your bag, so we'll leave immediately.
Alright, that's going to take some time, but let me see.
Make it swift.
Huh?
Make it swift.
Definitely. Hope you will give me a good treat though.
Obviously, my mansion is big with plenty of treatments that you would like. Mother, welcome.
Where are you going with him?
I want him to come and spend some time with me.
Tell Odudunka that she made the wrong choice. Come with me immediately.
My mother knows.
Knows what?
She knows where I belong.
And how did you come up with such conclusion?
She called Mama Odudunka.
What? How did she know her? Mama Odudunka is 1,000 years. How come?
I don't know. I don't know.
Then you have to consult Odudunka immediately.
I had a dream last night. I had wanted to tell you about my dream, but you had already left the palace.
Yet he wanted to go with her.
Father consented to it.
In fact, my son, you will follow me to my room now. You need a sycamore seed.
What for?
It is very important. You don't have to stay a second without it. Based on the revelation I had, if you want to live, you must have it in your mouth often. Even if you want to sleep, hold a seed in your hand. Even if you want to sleep, put a seed in your mouth. If you want to eat, hold a seed in your hand. That is how important it is. Now you follow me to my room immediately.
Who is she? I knew it would get to this point.
What is it? Talk to me, Ududonka. Who is my mother?
Iyane.
Who is Iyane?
Your mother.
No. My mother's name is Isiaku.
Iyane. Onye bu onye uzo sibe. Na-ebu ya uzo enwe ngwongwo.
What is going on? I'm confused. Who is Iyane and how is she related to my mother? Iyane is the elder sister of Mama Ududonka.
And how does that affect your mother?
Iyane is the direct incarnation of my mother.
And how does it also affect the sisterhood?
Iyane knows what Mama Ududonka knows. And that's a threat to our ambition. According to Ududonka, we shall all die in 31 days if my brother still lives.
What? And she should kill him with her magical powers.
Iyane will not let that happen.
Is Iyane more powerful than she is?
Exactly.
I thought they are sisters.
No. They were not just sisters. But also, she was the chosen one.
Why then did she die?
There were two princesses and sisters from the womb of the only surviving queen of Adamazi Osilikwesi. After the king's death, Iyane was chosen to become a goddess. Then after the purification ritual in the red sacred stream of Adamazi Osilikwesi, her sister killed her and took the red calabash of Isiekenesi, and she became a false goddess. But when no one saw her as one, she used it negatively by making the young maidens rich and conquered their men, which resulted in the non-existence of Adamazi Osilikwesi.
If you're the Iyane that died, that means you're evil.
No, I am not evil, my son. I am just a product of the gods to put an end to the reign of Ududonka. She abused the power of the gods of Adamazi Osilikwesi for ages.
God bless you so much.
I will.
Yeah. But yet, she's not fine. She needs to be flown abroad to complete the surgery because of lack of equipment here. But the one done can sustain her for at least 3 years. Then after then, I'll find a way to take her abroad to complete the surgery.
You would do that?
Yeah, I will.
You're just a godsend. I don't know how
Thank you.
to appreciate you. I lack the right words to appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Chuku goziege. Oh,
Thank
onye
you.
nwe mmerugi, you will never lack.
You're welcome. I have to leave now.
All right. Ngwan, oh.
All right.
I killed you before. And doing that again won't be a problem. Stay off my path.
You must be a fool to think that one who undergone the purification ritual in the red sacred stream of Adamazi or Silukwisi can die again. I only went to a journey of immortality for ages.
You were dead and buried.
Not all buried are dead. Not all dead are buried. The time is now. Give it all or give it up.
What? I just heard your scream from my room. What is it?
Ududuka.
I don't understand, Mother.
Ududuka.
When did you know about this?
Not too long.
How did you know?
The ring on her finger. She never walks into the palace with it. That ring is a symbol of Adamazi Osilukwesi.
What a great last. What a great last. So you knew about this for quite too long, and you said nothing about it. And now my son is dead.
Before then it was not clear. But I was certain something was wrong. I was still working on unveiling the face behind the mask.
This is your house?
Yes, it's my father's house.
Your father lives here?
Yes. Father. Do you know each other?
Okay. What is good about this evening? Now let me ask you, where did you leave my shop open again?
Ogabaso, I'm so sorry. My mother was knocked down by a reckless driver. And they took her to the hospital because the situation is critical. I had to rush there.
And so, is that why you left my shop open? Now let me ask you, what if these bad boys that are walking around has entered my shop and packed my things? Now you now come and tell me that your mother was knocked down by a reckless driver. Or the driver was tempted by your reckless mother.
Gabato, why are you talking like this? Since I started working here, I've never done anything wrong. I've been a diligent worker. It's my mother's life we're talking about, Ogabato.
Because your mother wants to die. So you want to render me useless, Abi? Now let me tell you, let me warn you for the last time. If I ever see this your tiny legs in my shop again, what I will do to you, young lady, you will not like it. Yes.
Ogabato, no now. You can't treat me like this, please. I said I'm sorry. I've never done anything like this before now. It's because of the situation. And you know, all my family has become...
For your information, I have done that already. Yes. And my word is what? Final. Don't you ever, I mean ever,
Okay, Ogabato, if you don't want me to work here for you, just give me my 2 months salary you're owing me, so I can add money for it and pay for my mother's hospital bill. Biko.
This girl, you're wicked. You are very, very wicked. So because I'm owing you 2 months, come on 2 months salary. That was the reason you left my shop open. So that thieves can come and pack my goods, eh? Now let me warn you. The next time I will see your leg close to my shop, I will call police and I will place charges on you. It's a promise. I never want to see you close to my shop again. Because if I do, see this screwdriver, I will use it to bring this your tiny eyes out. I'll put it in your mouth for you to eat it. Idiot. Now leave my shop.
Please.
I say screw down.
Ogabato. Ogabato! Ogabato, please. Please. I beg you in the name of God, just pay me my money. You've been owing me. How do you want us to survive? Now my mother is lying critically there in the hospital.
See you again close to my shop. If I ever see you here, what I will do to you? You won't like it.
Ogabato, pay me my money.
Ogabato! Ogabato! Oh, wait, let me break this up. You stupid head. Nonsense. Ogabato, pay me. Ogabato, pay me. Try your money.
He's your father?
Yes, he's my father.
Yes, I know him. I worked for him as a sales girl. He owed me for 2 months and fired me without paying me my money.
Yes, she used to be my sales girl.
Father, she's the girl I told you about.
Yes. She used to be my sales girl.
Hello, Sly. Where are you now? Okay, please, can you meet me at, hold on. Okay, Any Miriam Namaka, I think, Yes. Yes, the Holy Ghost Junction. Yes, that's where I am. I don't know, my car just developed faults. The thing stopped moving. I mean, it was jerking. I don't know what is wrong with it. Okay, please come now. Please, I'm waiting. Please, I'm under the sun, I beg. Please. Okay, thank you. I'm waiting.
Ogechi, please, I'm sorry. I know I've offended you so much. It was out of my selfishness and my desire to sleep with you, which you never consent to. Please forgive me.
It's okay. I've forgiven you even before you asked. I hold nothing against you.
You're forgiving me?
Yes.
Son, Ogechi is a good girl. One any man could call daughter-in-law.
I feel it.
I know. Today, I am blessing this union. I am blessing this union so that it will be fruitful, it will grow more stronger, and the poor family will benefit from it.
Amen.
So, I love you both.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Can we go?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Alright.
Can I talk with you?
Why do you want to talk to me? What is it?
Your life is in danger.
Back to sender. It's your own life that is in danger. Nonsense, people. Instead of you to go straight and beg the money you came to beg, you're going beating around the bush. It's your own life and your family people's life that is in danger.
That place you're heading to will destroy you.
I'm not heading anywhere. What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm saying. But you should be thankful that God has chosen to show you mercy. Because he says, I will show mercy on whom I will show mercy. And all that because of the mercy you showed to a helpless woman who was condemned to death. But the question is, are you ready to accept that mercy?
Yes, man of God.
Then repeat after me. Lord Jesus.
Lord Jesus.
I accept you.
I accept you.
As my Lord.
As my Lord.
And Savior.
And Savior.
I denounce Satan.
I denounce Satan.
And every covenant.
And every covenant.
I have with him.
I have with him.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
Mara Shadadada. Mara Shadadada. Libros Setek. For who the Lord has set free is free indeed. Amen. By the name that is above every other name. Mara Shadadada. In Jesus' name. Be free. Be free. Be free. Yes. 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 Mara Shadadada. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. This is the reason he came. Yes. Yes.
A tough battle is going on right now, and we need to be complete to win this battle. We need blood. Where is Shakira?
She went for medical test. She said she was going to be back, but she's not back.
Oduduka! 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 Oduduka!
make to have the things of life comes with a price. Hey, riches that we want to get in life makes us lose ourselves. Yihoye metara oburu okwisi kotebu oba. Hey, yihoye metara oburu buronye kuruko gagoro. Hey, okwa makambutike. The hustle for money, for a better life. Okwa makambutike. The hustle for money, for a better life. Okwa makambutike. The hustle for money, for a better life. Okwa makambutike. The hustle for money, for a better life. I'm tired of the kind of life I live. I want to elevate. Hey, I want to take something good and nice home to mama. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Amaramo, no twako gadi. Mancha, mancha. Amaramo, aguaromo, no twako gadi. Okwa makambutike. The hustle for money, for a better life. Okwa makambutike. The hustle for money, for a better life. Okwa makambutike. The hustle for money, for a better life. Okwa makambutike.